Last week, we talked a little bit about the Task Force 141 and some potential new members that could be joining the team in 2026 when Modern Warfare 4 releases. In my previous video last week, we talked a little bit about just ideas, things that were thrown out, but I didn't really come up with a team that I thought would be fitting of the game or members that I thought would be cool to have in the game. So the 4 characters that I thought could join this team would be Jacob Thorne, who's British, used to be part of the Royal Air Force, and he's Special Air Service. He's a lieutenant, and again, he used to serve with Captain Price for 3 years. Now, a lot of people say, well, Jacob Thorne and Price didn't get along, so adding him to his task force wouldn't be a good idea. But I think having Jacob Thorne well over 10 years after he last served with Price, there's a lot of maturity there. There's a lot of things that could have changed. Captain Price is still very not by the book, but Thorne, he's a lieutenant. He has more say now. He has more experience. Maybe he's able to deal with Price in a different way, and maybe he could serve as a anchor for Price to do this, don't do that. You know, there could be a good dynamic there where Price doesn't just do whatever the fuck he wants because you have somebody like Jacob Thorne telling him stop, don't do that. So I think Jacob Thorne could be a good asset to have in Task Force 141. Now for the second new member, I think we're also pulling out someone else that served with Captain Price for 7 operations at least, Corporal Benjamin Otter Lee. He is also British, ex-British commando, and part of the Special Air Service. He would be about, I don't know, like 34, 35 at the time of Modern Warfare 4 probably. And he served with Captain Price in Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Somalia, Yemen, and Urzikstan. And Captain Price even called Otter ruthless, capable, but he would often be overzealous. But again, it's been a few years now. Maybe Benjamin Otter Lee got a little bit better, got a little bit more mature, and he kind of knows how to handle different situations. Now, incorporating him into the team would be good. There's already a connection between Benjamin Otter Lee and Captain Price because he knows him. And then for number 3, this one's a little bit more out there and extremely less likely, but I thought Marcus Griggs could join the team. I thought, let's throw in an American there, Marine guy, Marcus Griggs, maybe got recruited by Kate Laswell and said, hey, join this task force right now. We need you to assist Price. And Griggs is another guy that could handle missions and operations on his own. His expertise can be very valuable. And again, we're bringing someone else from Modern Warfare 2019, someone that kind of knows the situation of Urzikstan, kind of knows the situation of Price and of Kate Laswell. So that could be a really cool addition there. And I thought someone that could complement Marcus Griggs' new upgraded task force would be Alex Keller. So I think if we grab Alex Keller and we put him in this task force, like an official member of the task force throughout the whole campaign of Modern Warfare 4, then you have something really cool. Because obviously we have another American, ex-CIA, Delta Force guy, super experienced, big time leader. We know his history. We know Alex Keller is an absolute beast when it comes to the operators that are mentioned here. He is one of the absolute best. So having someone like Alex would be awesome. Once again, someone from Modern Warfare 2019. This would also be a good thing for a lot of the fans from Modern Warfare 2019 that love Alex, that want to see more of Alex, that felt that he was underused in Modern Warfare 3 or even ruined after Modern Warfare 2019. This could be a perfect way to bring him back into the main campaign, do a couple missions with him, and just kind of remember how much of a badass he was. So I think you can have him and Marcus Griggs kind of have a good connection there because they are American, because they have served together, because they did operations together and things like that. So I think if we have Jacob Thorne, Benjamin Otter Lee, Marcus Griggs, and Alex Keller as the new guys to join Task Force 141 with Gas, Ghost, and Captain Price, there could be a really interesting dynamic, and it wouldn't feel like you're just pulling characters out of your ass because Jacob Thorne, Benjamin Otter, Marcus Griggs, Alex Keller, all of these guys have appeared in Modern Warfare 2019. All of these guys have served or know about Captain Price and the task force and things like that. So these guys would be easy to integrate into the team. If you get someone else like, again, like a new character or Joseph Allen or Roach or something like that, we've never seen these characters in this Modern Warfare version and we're just bringing them in out of nowhere. But this kind of makes a little bit more sense because you know these guys and they have history and you can play with that history. And so this is who I think should join Task Force 141. And if I was part of the decision making, I think I would add these characters to have a really cool dynamic, and just I would like the new look of this Task Force 141. But I will say this big disclaimer, I suppose. I know that it's highly unlikely that any of these guys join Task Force 141 in Modern Warfare. The only one that I could see potentially doing it would be Alex Keller because he is there, because they might use him again. But Jacob Thorne, Benjamin Otter, Marcus Griggs, more than likely they won't be bringing these guys back, but I thought it would be a fun video idea. And I truly believe that these would be good additions to the task force. So I guess we'll see what happens in Modern Warfare 4, and when it comes out, maybe we can revisit this list and see how off I was.